What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Yeah, buddy, what's going on? Yes, we're back. We are back. Real quick. Real quick, real quick, real quick. Real quick. Um, Let me take a look over here. Set up a few things real quick. Set up game day. And I'm gonna slide that over. Get the NBA tab set up. Dallas up there. Player props. And then let me get a X screen up here so we can check out some of the injury news real quick. Bang, bang, bang. Dallas yet to submit. Washington yet to submit. Toronto yet to submit. Paul George out. Okay, Chicago yet to submit. Cleveland as well. Lakers, Atlanta, the Pelicans, Zion, Nisi out, Poole out, Murray out. Spurs yet to submit. Miami yet to submit. Andrew Nemhart questionable. Denver yet to submit. Okay. Okay. Um. All right. Well, it's a couple back to backs of things like that. Not gonna hold you guys up or hold people up or anything today. It's Saturday. I know a lot of people got to do a few things and stuff like that. So, um, really, all I'm gonna do is just come on here and give out a few things that I liked and a few plays that I've gotten to. Right. So, um, Ed said he cast a plus 7,000 yesterday. That's lit. That's what's up, bro. Straight up. Uh, Straight up. That was lit right there. Plus 7,000, 7,100. That's really, really good, man. That's really, really good. Really, really good. So, like I said, man, just a quick overview. I'll tell you what I played already and things of that nature. So, given the nature of the matchup here, I got the D'Angelo Russell assist set to the side. It's just a wonderful matchup, okay? So I got it set to the side. I didn't bet it yet. I'm probably going to sprinkle something over. Point guards are over this number in seven of. Oh, it's a live bet? Bet. That's it. I'll be telling everybody, man, live bets. We already know live bets is lit, even on live parlays. But yeah, so the threes and assists, I couldn't talk you off anything for D'Angelo Russell. We in regarding this game here, it's a good spot for the Dallas Mavericks. Of course, it's the Wizards, right? So PJ Washington, his rebounds and double was in play. Uh, Cooper Flag can probably mess around and get into a double spot. Uh, and Anthony Davis, I don't know if he's going to play, so keep an eye out on that news. And Daniel Gafford, I think he might be doubtful today, so we're going to have to keep an eye on the injury news here, right? Score if he does go. CJ McCollum, he shot 13 threes last game, so he got kind of busy from beyond the arc. So he's someone that you can take a look at. Not really going to be messing with anything else. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to keep it moving here. Now, this Philadelphia 76ers and this Raptors game, I'm going to like this game. We got a 236.5 over under in this spot. Philly 5.5 point favorites. Team total for Toronto, 115.5, and Philly 120.5. Now, right off the back, I did go out there and play. I snuck in there, not an official play or anything like that, but I snuck in there and played Manuel Quickly's assist, right? I did. So the 5.5 assists, with all the firepower that they got around, I think it's a possibility that can hit this number. He's over this number in 7 of 10. This season he's over this number in 7 of 9. So I think there's a possibility they can hit it. So I definitely played it. RJ Barrett, I really like this spot for RJ Barrett, right? I don't know how I want to attack it. I don't know how I want to attack it. First of all, he's over his 3-point line at 1.5 in 5 straight games. No, 6 straight games. The defensive matchup, I really like it. Looking at the defense position, I think this is a great spot for him. As you can look at the shooting guards, you could tell he'll probably be going up against the rookie. So the shooting guards, they're giving up the number 1 points in the league versus the shooting guard position. As you can see, it's pretty green all the way across the board in most instances. So if you want to look at his fantasy score or anything of that nature, I think it's fine. I really like this spot for him, but the spot nowadays just definitely doesn't mean a lot, right? Because like yesterday, we love the spot for Chet, and he goes out there and fucks everything up. So I said this already, man, so it is what it is. But in 19.5 points, he's over this line and 3 or 4, and he missed it on the hook right here. Historically versus Philly, he's had some pretty good games. He continues to hit that 1.5, 3 versus Philly, so that could probably be something we can definitely look at. Like I say, he's on the streak with that. A few assists here, a few rebounds there, and then, a steal and a block here and there. He could probably get to his fantasy score. So if you want to look at his fantasy score, go ahead. The spot is there for RJ Barrett. It might be a situation where could be a great same game atmosphere, and I probably just use him like that. But I haven't bet him straight yet. Brandon Ingram, another guy, right? Same type of situation. They got some ballers over here. They got some ballers, right? So the rebounds and assists was something that I was looking at for him. There can be a decent amount of rebounds to go around to some of these wings. Chet sold, man. Chet sold. I said that shit, man. But at the end of the day, rebounds and assists outside of the points category, the rebounds and assists can be in play for somebody like Brandon Ingram. We know he's a baller. Sometimes he can go out here and score pretty good. His PRAs are sitting at 29.5. It is what it is, right? Scotty Barnes, the 6.5 rebounds. I wish I caught the 6.5 rebounds last night, right? But if I could find the 6.5 rebounds on one of these pick'em sites like Prize Picks or something like that, I'm gonna take it. And then I might consider taking his rebounds plus assists or his double-double. He's got a double-double in 3 of his last 4 games. Versus this team, he's rebounded the ball pretty well versus this team. You see there's a lot of green right there. And like I said, Scotty Barnes, right? The double-double for him to get a plus 320, tremendous value right there for a guy that's coming off 3 double doubles in 3 of his last 4 games. So Scotty Barnes rebounds. If you like the later juice at minus 142, be my guest. If you want to go to 8, it's going to be plus money. Be my guest. I like the rebounds for Scotty. Yes, sir. Yesterday's official play, Jakob Poeltl and the double-double at plus 600. Cash both of them. That shit was crazy as hell, man. But I told you I wasn't gonna like it. A lot of people wasn't gonna like it, but cash the motherfucking play, bro, straight up. So right now, and he played 25 minutes. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is, right now. Me personally, just because of the hit, I'm going right back to the well. You know what I'm saying? So don't kill a messenger. I'm going right back to the well, but I'm not gonna say it's an official play. The only thing about this play is, more often than not, he's going to play the same minutes that Joel is going to be out there playing, right? So he has to keep his hands to himself. If he keeps his hands to himself, he gets to this double-double. I think he does, right? But, hey, it is what it is. But you can look at his rebounds. Joel Embiid, probably not the greatest rebounder right now as like he was. The 1.5 assists, you can look at it as a parlay piece. Versus this team, he's hit that number. But the rebounds is 7.5. I mean, it is what it is. And you can also combo it up to his points plus rebounds if you think he can do okay in each category. But he's gonna run across a aggressive Joel Embiid. So be weary of that. It's not a play that I'm giving out. I just hit on this play yesterday. I'm probably gonna go back to the well. Why wouldn't I? Right? Type shit. Now, the minutes that Joel doesn't get out there, he's probably going to see Sandro, right? So this is the backup center right here. His rebounds are sitting at 4.5. His points are sitting at 7.5. He can go out there and shoot the three. He's hit 3 threes on the 4th. He hit 1 3 on the 7th. He's hit a 3 in every game except for 2 this season, right? And there could be some value there. But the thing about that, when he comes out, he might see somebody like Drummond, right? So, it is what it is, right? We'll get to the Joel Embiid in a minute. I'm just putting you guys on notice on some of these players. Tyrese Maxey, whatever you want to do for him, be my guest. VJ Escombe, I haven't been getting any of the Escombe money. Y'all know that, right? But this 3-ball for here for Kelly Oubre, he's over this line in every game this season. If you really want to go there, just keep on going. I'm back to back. I'm 2-0 on his props. I'm going back to the well. Give me the over 1.5, 3. If he miss it, he miss it. It is what it is. And then this defense, I've been giving up that 3. They 70% to this number in the last 10 games. Joel Embiid, he played 23, 25, and 25. I imagine him. He's going to be at 25 minutes probably for a decent amount of time. I don't know when they're going to try to bump him up to 30 minutes, but give me the over 20.5 points from him. Win, lose, or draw. I've cashed on his points prop every game right here, man. Not this one. All 4 straight games I cashed on this points prop, bro. Straight up. Give me the over 20.5 points for him. We'll deal with the consequences. I'll deal with the consequences later. It's not an official play, but hey, I played it. Look, Pelicans at Spurs here, bro. Straight Pelican spot here. Live bet the blowout if you want. I'm not even really too much. I mean, Sadiq Bey. I mean, you can look at some threes here. I don't want anything to do with this side though, right? De'Aaron Fox. I'm this close on taking them 4.5 assists. I'm this close for taking them 4.5 assists, right? So it'd be the over or nothing for me for De'Aaron Fox. Wouldn't be surprised if De'Aaron Fox come out here and hit these 1.5 threes at plus 144. And it's Fox, man. Don't forget. We're not sleeping on Fox. I'm not. Castle coming off a 13 assist game, bro. A 13 assist game on 21 potentials. One thing I do like here is the potentials were there for him. So it's going to be, I don't know how they're going to work this Fox Castle shit here. I don't know how they're going to work it, but they got to figure it out, right? Devin Vassell, right? He's been taking those threes, 12, 6, 8, 10, right? So you can look at the 2.5 threes at plus 102 if you want. And it could also be a good same game parlay atmosphere. That's why we go through these games like we go through them, right? So definitely look at that for a same game parlay atmosphere. His points line is low enough at 14.5. This is a spot where I could see multiple people getting to their lines, but hey, if you like it, take the shots. 3 of their last 4 games, they've given up 3 threes to guys like 5 threes to Kawhi, 3 threes to Wiggins, and 3 threes to Knupel. Khan. I'll just call him Khan. Surprisingly, Harrison Barnes has been hitting that 1.5 threes, and he's also been getting a few assists along with a few rebounds. So I couldn't talk you off of that either. He's been hitting it. I haven't been playing it, and I don't want to fuck it up for the people who have. And just Victor Wembanyama is in an awesome spot here. Just awesome spot. Whatever you want to do. Let me keep it moving. Portland, Miami, and Blazers and the Heat. We continue to go without Bam Adebayo, right? So yesterday, cast the attempts and the points for Norman Powell. So like that, right? The shot attempts like that, right? So give me the over 6.5 assists for Drew Holiday, win, lose, or draw. I played it. I like it. Point guards are over this line in every game except for 3. And I mean, I like it with the pace that both of these teams play. Both of these teams play should be in the top 5 in pace. So we definitely like that. I definitely like that, right? So, and then there's a host of other categories you could probably look at him, right? You could probably look at this. If I'm looking for a combo, more than likely it'll be points plus assists, right? So, it is what it is. Drew Holiday going to go out there and try to get these boys together because, from assist standpoint, because they need the whole team in order for them to go where they're trying to go. So, assist prop 6.5, win, lose, or draw. Give me the over. And if I'm looking for a combo, it's going to be points plus assists. Shady Sharp just goes out there, takes a lot of shots, and I never bet on him. Let's just keep it at that, right? You can look at his fantasy score or some shit like that, but it is what it is. Tumani Kamara has been looking pretty good the last 4 games. I couldn't talk about anything from him. His 3-point prop has risen to 2.5. I don't know how much I trust that, right? But he's been hitting threes. He's over this line of 3 or 4. The rebounds or things like that, he does get steals. The block category, he jumps in the block category sometimes. That can put you in the sense that he can get to his fantasy score. Denny Avija, right? Here's a guy he's jumped in the shot attempt category this season. He's taking more shots. He's being a little bit more aggressive. There's times where he can be a triple-double candidate, just like this last game. And I told you guys, going up against OKC, we're going to target these power forwards that go up against OKC. Look what we got, 26 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists, right? So, point guards, they definitely go out there and get busy a little bit. Now we won't have Bam that shortens off this team a little bit, and that's probably going to benefit somebody like Denny Avija. He'll probably see somebody primarily like Andrew Wiggins, and I think that's an advantage for Avija. I haven't bet on Avija yet, right? His rebounds and assists could be something that could be kind of enticing, but I haven't bet on him yet. Donovan Clingan, I don't know what they want to do with him. 27 minutes, 24, 17, 25. Like, what are we doing, right? What are we doing? I don't know. I really don't know. Davion Mitchell, I might pump my brakes on his assist prop, but I do think he can get there. But I might pump the brakes on the assist prop. Sitting at 6.5, definitely a doable number. I like the number. Sometimes it's been at 7.5. I don't know if I'm going to go there. Norman Powell, you can continue to see the usage for him. He took 20 shots yesterday. We knew that was the spot. He had 25 points. His points sitting at 22.5 again. Man, I wouldn't take the under, right? I wouldn't take the under. Yesterday, I said I'm skipping out on his threes, taking his points, taking his shot attempts, and he ended up getting there. And then we saved that. The 3-point prop for Andrew Wiggins. I'm kind of salty that I didn't get to his ladder, but it is what it is. He cashed the threes, and I used it as a parlay piece and lost the parlay. But he's over his 3-point line at 5 or 6 games at 1.5. You can use that. I'm definitely cool with that. So the 1.5 threes is definitely something we're gonna look at. Ooh, girl, you scared the fuck out of me. Hey, chat, she just scared the shit out of me. What up?
Light on my feet.
Where's Damn, she just scared the shit out of me, chat. Hell no. Hey, what time he get off?
12.
All right, then. I'm finna get ready to I'm finna get off this in a minute now, cause I know I gotta get ready to go, man.
Alright.
But where the food at though? Okay. All right, y'all. What I was gonna say, Bam. I don't think we get Bam today. If we get Bam today, it's shit funny. If we get Bam today, then we get Bam, right? I don't think we get Bam. I think we get, I don't know what the status is. I don't think he's playing, though. I don't. But, hey, don't kill the messages. Not Khalil Ware. He'll get the start. And going up against Clingan, I think he can hit the 3. So the 3 at plus 160, that's some really good value. 3 points for the 1.5 threes at plus 160. That's some really good value. I think he can hit that line. He's over in 2 of 3. He went for 1 for 5 yesterday. Let me put this shit over here, man. The 1.5 threes, I'm gonna track that. I might have already had it over there, but I'm gonna like that, right? So it is what it is. Rewinding back here. He continues to ball off the bench, right? He continues to ball off the bench. Jaquez Jr. We don't have any lines out for him because they don't know who's going to be playing or whatnot. But he's coming off a game versus Charlotte where he had 18 points. He had 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. He fucked around and almost got a triple-double, right? So Jaime Jaquez, just keep an eye out on him, right? In this pace-up matchup here, when it's fast, they playing fast as hell anyway. So, hey, keep an eye on him. We just want to see where his lines are. I don't see any lines for him, so I can't really match anything up for him. But Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been in play in most instances. The Lakers and Hawks game here, right? So it's a lot to like about this game, man. Maybe the dogs might be barking here. Atlanta's 4-5. The Lakers are 7-2, right? And Lakers are 7-2. That's crazy work. But Luka, whatever you want to do with Luka, he is who he is, right? Marcus Smart is the interesting one for me, and LaRavia. So Marcus Smart is a guy that they're going to lean on him. I know they are, right? He's gotten to that in that lineup. He's averaged about 30 minutes in his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. The 1.5 threes, he continues to shoot the 3. You know what you got to do. You got to be ready to let that 3 fly when you're out there playing with guys like Luka. So the 1.5 threes is a parlay piece. Or the 2.5 threes, it could be something that you can look at. Atlanta, to this position, they've been giving up the 3, that 1.5 3 frequently, right? So, I mean, it's a low number, 1.5. Of course, it's going to probably be green more often than not for a guard, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Creeping into or you could look at his raw points at 11.5. He's over this number last game versus the Spurs. Creeping into the assist category, the steal category, and even he can go out there and get you a block or something like that. His fantasy score is in play because of those peripheral purposes. Now, LaRavia has definitely been interesting, right? The value is on guys like this, but it's I guess, right? I mean, he's 27, 13, 25, 11, 8. 11.5 point prop. The rebounds would be something I definitely would have to look at, especially if you're going to be out there. It takes, I ain't going to say it takes lower effort, but, if your shot attempts get, if he doesn't have as many shot attempts that we're going to really, because Luka can definitely get trigger happy there, right? I didn't check the status of Reeves because I don't know what his minutes going to look like, or is he even playing? I didn't check the status. If somebody know what the status is, let me know. I got a brain fart earlier. I was supposed to look into that, but 37 minutes, 23 minutes, 34, 36, and 37 minutes. That's a lot of minutes to be standing around. So you could probably, if you bump it to his rebound prop at 4.5, I'll put that to the side, and then you could decipher if you think he's going to get to his points prop. It's 11.5, man. If he can get to 10 shots, hey, 11.5 should be on the table. And minutes equal opportunity. So if he stumbled into a decent amount of minutes like he's been doing, and he rack up these steals like 3, 4, and 3, if he keeps on doing that, his fantasy score would be gold. Rui Hachimura, he's over this 1.5 3-point line in every game except for 2 this season. So you could look at that. Other than that, this 15.5 points, he's got 15 points or better in every game except for 2 this season. 2. So he's been hovering around that area, right? DeAndre Ayton, I went on ahead and went with it, right? I took the double-double for DeAndre Ayton. I got it at a plus, maybe a plus 115. It says FanDuel plus 120. So, you could look at his points plus rebounds. On Prize Picks, I seen a solid 9 rebounds. On a Prize Pick ticket, I'm probably going to put the 9 rebounds on the Prize Picks ticket, so it is what it is. To kill Alexander Walker, I was betting on him earlier. I slacked off of him. The assist prop, the point guards have been getting to their assists versus the Lakers. It's a very low number, but at the end of the day, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games, point guards that have 6 assists or better. Dyson Daniels have been throwing dimes, 8 assists, 6 assists, 6 assists, 6 assists, and a 3 is a guy you can look at his fantasy score. When you look at the steals, 3, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2, 1 block, 1 block, 1 block. So, it's just hard for me to really figure out how I want to attack these guys, man. But the minutes equal opportunity, 33, 34, 37, 36, 35, 34. And, he's got 18 points in 3 of his last 4 games. There are times where he can give you these stinkers, though. This 7 just out of fucking nowhere, right? So it's hard for me to it's hard for me to figure out what I want to do with him, right? If I just think he's going to be in a good spot, a lot of times I'm probably just going to go with the fantasy score. Ricochet, I didn't bet him, but I said it, man. It's going to be a matter of time for his ass to get busy, start getting busy. So he hit his PRA yesterday. He scored 16 points. Prior to that, he had 21 points. There's no Trey Young, and this is a perfect time for you to play to just keep on playing his PRAs if you start playing it early right now. And then his rebounds and assists is sitting at 4.5. 4.5, right? So he's hit that number at 3 games, and then the PRAs. I would look at probably his PRAs until I probably would look at his PRAs. His rebounds and assists, he's been damn near hitting that in rebounds. But the PRAs, because he's putting up points here and he's been able to hit that number just in points, I would probably look at his PRAs. So if I'm looking for him, let me track that. It would probably be his PRAs. Jalen Johnson, I don't know if I want to get to anything. I don't know how I want to attack him. I'm going to end up liking the matchup. He'll see some Rui, he'll see some Laravia, or he'll even get a chance to see some Vanderbilt. But the usage should be there for him. So the usage should be there for him. Whatever you want to do for him, I haven't nailed anything down. I took the 1.5 threes for Kristaps Porzingis here. He went 1 for 7 last game, messed my parlay up. It is what it is. I will like go to right back to the well here, right? At the 1.5 threes there. So it is what it is, right? Give me the 1.5 threes for Kristaps Porzingis. It's been a minute though. 1, 2, 3, 4 straight games. Now I give him a pass on the 1.5 threes versus Orlando because he only took 1. Still lost me money. The 1-4 versus Cleveland, he's supposed to have got there. I don't know how he got 12 rebounds, but it is what it is. Then versus Indiana, I did not bet that. But this one here was unacceptable. The 1.5 3 versus Toronto, he's supposed to hit that number. It is what it is. Listen, the Cleveland versus Chicago, right? I really feel like I missed the boat, right? Yesterday, we had Cleveland going up against Washington. I feel like I missed, before I turn around, man, Garland got 9 assists, all types of shit, man. So I really feel like I missed the boat. Like, come on, man. Great assist spot with all the weapons that he have at his disposal. I took the assist for him, but I missed I missed the ladder. We cannot do this. We cannot do this. That's why I'm thinking about De'Aaron Fox, man. I just think, I don't know, man. In this matchup versus the Pelicans, he might have a good assist game or something. Who knows? But I don't want to miss out on it, but I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to worry about it. But my Bulls, still hard for me to put a read on my Bulls in most instances, but I'm going to just call it for like I see it, right? Going up against this Cleveland team, the Cleveland's got to be in a really good spot here. I mean, defensively, when I'm looking at the Bulls, I mean, they can probably have some length, a lot of space that can bother people, but man, I don't know, man. I don't know in this matchup, man. I don't know in this matchup, bro. I don't know if I want to bet on Giddey. I don't know if I want to take his whole PRA and just slam the under on it. Okoro, I'm definitely not betting on him. Buzelis, tough matchup here for him. If he gets caught up on somebody like, which he will, the power forward over here, I mean, this is a tough matchup here. So what I can say, the 1.5 threes is a parlay piece. I don't mind that. Nikola Vucevic, the 1.5 threes, I don't mind that, right? Darius Garland, the threes, he's been back for 2 games. He took 7 threes, he took 9 threes. Cleveland shooting the most threes in the league, man. So the threes and assists are in play for Garland at 5.5. Don't know if I'll get there. Donovan Mitchell just been letting them motherfuckers fly. 9 threes, 15, 11, 10. So he's averaging well over 10 3-point attempts a game. His 3-point line is sitting at 3.5. Man, you know what I'm saying? Points probably 6.5, 26.5. Even DeAndre Hunter been hitting the threes. I don't want to take the 2.5 for him though. Evan Mobley, the spot for him is great. Just like the spot for him was great yesterday. How did you go 7 for 16? I don't know, man. 7 for 16, I don't know how the fuck you do that, but we love the spot for him. We love the spot for Chet. Both of them missed their point prop, man. Him and Chet, they get on my nerves a lot, right? But, you know, it is what it is. Another good spot for Evan Mobley here, and his points prop's in at 19.5. We'll see what's going to happen. To get all these guys fed, I would have to consider looking at Darius Garland assists again, because after Darius Garland, you got Donovan Mitchell, DeAndre Hunter, Evan Mobley, and then you got somebody like Jared Allen, who's been playing phenomenal offensively and coming off 2 back-to-back double-doubles. So all those guys you got out there to give some assists to in a matchup like this, you got to look at the assist prop for Darius Garland or about betting against the injury report, right? I forgot what his injury was, but this is a back-to-back, and then you'll get an assist prop for Donovan Mitchell at 5.5, right? So, you know, you could probably jump on the 5.5 for Donovan Mitchell at plus money. It won't be plus money if Darius Garland gets ruled out. But like I said, this could be a same game parlay atmosphere. It's too many people in some nice spots, and there's a few guys that have been playing so good that I can't even pick one guy right now. It just is what it is. Indiana, Denver, right? So I think I know this game should have some blowout potential here. So what did I do, right? I like Nembhard for the 4.5 assists. I played it. If you want to get to it, I think you should get to it now. It's a low number. It's just something I played it. I didn't even play a lot of money on it, and it is what it is, right? And then I just slid on over here to the Joker, and I took his 9.5 assists, and I took his triple double. Right, I'm thinking about taking his rebounds solo at 12.5, but I took the triple double. I took the 9.5 assists. We'll see what's gonna happen. All right, and last but not least, Phoenix Suns this will be the third time these teams played. Right, there won't be any. Damn, what's that boy name? Kawhi Leonard today. And I'm thinking right now, the value has to be on the Suns right now. I've been watching the Suns. We've been watching the Suns, and the Suns have been, even when they were losing games, they were coming back. They were showing they were coming back and still losing them games, man. So I don't know. So what did I do? Last game he came on late, right? With an assist category. I'm going back to the well in assists, right? I looked at his fantasy score. He's hit his fantasy score in every game except every game this season, or his last 5 games, Devin Booker. But you got guys like Jalen Green, and then Dylan Brooks is slated to be back here. I'm going back to the well on his assists, bro. So it is what it is. I did go back to the well on his assists. Hopefully it's not an L. The PRAs for Jalen Green. You can look at his 2.5 threes, whatever. Shout out to Jalen Green. We got there on his 1.5 threes. He shot 13 of them last game. He had 29 points versus the Clippers. This is a rematch again. But the PRAs for him sitting at 23.5. He ended up having 3 assists, 3 rebounds. If he can replicate that, then that'll put us where we'll probably need about 17 points. But if he gets hot, he can go out there and give you 20-something points. So, hey, the PRAs is something that I'm looking at right there, and you could definitely take a look at the threes. Dylan Brooks with Jalen Green in the lineup, we've got to see how this is going to play out. Royce O'Neal, I haven't been betting on him, but boy, oh boy, oh boy. People been eating good, man. I'm so mad I missed that money, man. But 2.5, 3 for him is plus money. His usage will go down. The minutes, I don't know what the minutes are going to be for him. And then Mark Williams, I've been kind of shying off of him here. But double-double in back-to-back games. We'll get a double-double for him at plus 155. And I still been shying off of him. We'll see what's going to happen, though, man. We'll see what's going to happen. I can't talk off anything for him. James Harden is back. First time these two teams played, he gave them 7 assists, but he did go 5 for 7 for 3. This will be his second time facing them, right? So James Harden has been, last 3 games he played, he's been shooting the threes. He's averaging over 10 3-point attempts, right? I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how it's going to go, but defensively, I'm not scared of this backcourt. Who are they going to put on James Harden? I don't know. All right, defensively, the backcourt between Booker and Green, not scared of those guys defensively. Bradley Beal, Batum, I can't even fuck with Derrick Jones. Zubac has been was a force versus this team last game, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't, right? I don't. And, I'm not a fucking expert, so I don't have all the answers to anything, but, I just don't know, right? I don't. So, like I said, as far as the side here, this Suns team are getting healthy for whatever they have over there. It would probably be the +5 for me, man, some shit like that. If I'm looking at a side in this one, give me the assists again for Booker, and we'll see what's going to happen from there, right? So I didn't put all the players that I like to the side. I did not put them all to the side, but let's take a quick look at some plays that I do have to the side. And for the ones, first, before I do that, let's take a look at Jackson, right? They like the Nuggets, went -11.5. Be on the lookout for the blowout and for the margin bet live if you want to. Lakers -3.5 versus the Hawks. I wonder if the Hawks can pull this one off for the Lakers, right? So we'll see. I'm always looking on the underdog side because that's where you're gonna get your money at. Portland favored by 3.5 here in this spot, I guess. Joker, right? I'm not even gonna put that up there to double. Champagne rebounds for him sitting at -126 at 4.5. He's over this number frequently. Jamal Shead coming off the bench, 3.5 assists. He's over this number frequently, and it is what it is with that situation. Some of the plays that I had to the side here: Reese Shea PRAs, Jake LaRavia 4.5 rebounds. Official play, I'm getting ready to sprinkle on that right now. As long as I get good plus money, give me the 1.5 rebound. Threes for Khalil Ware when it comes to clinging out there. I think he can stretch the floor. Jalen Green, PRAs. Haven't gotten there, but give me the PRAs. If I'm betting anything, it'll probably be the PRAs for him. Official play, over 7.5 assists for Devin Booker. Official play, over 9.5 assists for a Joker. And the triple-double for Joker. I played that as well. And I played the Nembhard, 4.5 assists. And the 1.5 threes, I played that. And the double, not the points plus rebounds. I played the double-double for Ayton and Andrew Wiggins. 1.5 threes will be a parlay piece if I decide to get there. Official play, Drew Holiday over over 6.5 assists. Joel Embiid, official play. Some tell me he's gonna sell, but official play, give me the 20 points for him. Kelly Oubre, he's hit this 1.5 threes in every game this season. Jakob Poeltl, personal play here, going back to the well with the 7.5 rebounds. I probably won't bet Ingram. I love the spot for Barrett. And quickly 5.5 assists. Man, I'm gonna make it official play of 5.5 assists. This is a wonderful spot for D'Angelo Russell to drop some dimes versus this Washington team. I think I might have gotten there. I don't remember if I got there, bro. I don't remember. So strong lean towards the over. And keep an eye on PJ Washington if there's no Anthony Davis and Gafford. Don't really keep an eye on PJ Washington then. And then we'll get somebody off the bench like maybe, I don't know, Najee Marshall, shit like that. But guess what? Under 40 minutes. What's up, Spiffy? Under 40 minutes. I'm getting out of here. Under 40 minutes, man. Under 40 minutes, man. Under an hour. How about that, right? But it is what it is, man. Take what you like, leave what you don't. Don't forget to follow me on Tails. I'm getting ready to post these plays on Tails, the official plays on Tails right now. And if you want to support me, you can support me there right? Because starting Monday, my lives, some of my parlays and stuff, I'm putting them in the section where people support me at, right? It was $9.99 a month. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Take what you like, leave what you don't. Good luck to everyone. I'm going to work, man, and I'll be looking at some NFL while I'm at work too. Peace.